Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all who lie within and without. Welcome back to the stream. I am the Nameless One, and today we will be playing Off. Off was one of the games of the 20-tweens, and I have attempted to play it multiple times, but I've failed to see it through. And I actually recently tried to play it, as it was one of my first streams, if not the first stream. But I somehow fucked up the audio settings so much that it was completely impossible to hear me underneath the noises from the game. So that was fun. And then the next stream I tried to do, I believe the controls broke so utterly and completely that I was unable to get it to function. But a re-release was announced, a remaster sort of thing, and a full official English translation, because the only translations we had before were the French. And now we are here with the game. Well, no, technically this isn't the game itself. This is the prologue demo that was announced, and I saw that people are having a normal one about it, especially the music. Unfortunately, apparently, from what I've read, the composer, the original one, they couldn't get him on board. He sort of didn't want to sign any contracts, and he just kind of disappeared, so they had to remake the soundtrack, which is sad, because I did deeply enjoy the Off soundtrack. The one thing, the Off soundtrack is one of those phenomenal soundtracks for like a free game, and it's like just amazing. But they did get Toby Fox and a few other people to write the music. I don't know how much Toby has contributed. I haven't been checking it out, but I learned about Toby Fox's involvement because some of the fans of the game have been having a normal one about his inclusion and have been just real garbage about it. But hey, I just finished Undertale, and I genuinely like Toby Fox's music. Caution, it is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Identify myself. We are... Oh. It's been a while since I used the controller. We are, of course, Juan. Your name is Juan, correct? Yes. I'm a boy, I'm a girl, I'd rather not say. I am a skeleton. Alright, welcome Juan. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in level 0. In zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Ooh, the vibes are impeccable with this one. To move my body, use the left stick. To interact with the environment, use A. We can also use the D-pad. Zone 0. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusionary interlocutor. I am the Batter. I have been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Their name is Juan. They can't talk to us. However, they can see and hear everything. Although, to me, you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Juan. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable Therefore, I agreed to serve as your guide through this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thank you. Okay, so he just zoomed right into the house. It is impossible to get around this obstacle. Quite peculiar. 44287C. I should probably write that down. I remember. Oh, yes, I remember. This is a game you take notes in. 4482887. And that appears to be a C. Okay. A luck ticket has been found. Ooh, can I get to... Wait, no. Can I get to this one? Okay, no, I cannot. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You're the first living being I have ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. It's all too obvious I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories you may find yourself subject to violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yes. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As the battle begins, you'll be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in a classical manner. Okay, in the classical manner. Reading comprehension go down when I read out loud. Now it is time to put theory into practice. Choose attack, select the batter, and then choose attack once more to slay me with your bat. Ooh, hello, this is different. A lot more style. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I am sure. When you are ready, strike again. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend and protect yourselves from one of my dastardly blows. The judge attacks. The batter takes a defensive stance. Now once more, if you be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. The judge attacks. It goes down. The batter takes a defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to countless vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on batter's person. The batter used a luck ticket. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually potent attack or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with more than worthy opponent before recovering it, Victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let's try one. Choose competency and then run with courage. A skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. The judge does nothing. Competence. Run with character. Special attack of the metal element. Low impact. The judge. Now you have mastered not only my teachings, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your opponent confers, or those of your opponents fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Batter gain 50 XP, 10 credit. Now that you are ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission, provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me, if you would like my guidance for a little while longer. Okay? Yes. Passing through here will require careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that those floating blocks correspond in some way to the symbols that you see before you on the wall. Okay. So... 2... Spectacular. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 2, 3. Okay. Aha! Finally, after all our exertions, the eagerly awaiting recompense arrives upon the scene. Crunch nom crunch. Okay, so 4, 4, 8. Oh wait, that's a 9. 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7. And then what's down here? A piece of silver flesh has been found. And what is silver flesh? Items. Okay. The batter, status. Okay, there's a lot of things different. Okay. We have wide angle. Special attack. Restore some HP to an ally. Alright, so you're just eating. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove useful on your purifying quest. My enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, the red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, when you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay, do not worry. I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Ah yes, by the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you to entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can, at any moment, examine yourself and your inventory by pressing Start? The Leo card has been found. Allows access to Zone 1. Okay. 100 of 105, 88 of 100. Health points and competence points completely restored. Save the game. Return to the nothingness. Back to the nothingness. Yes. Okay, so we have Zone 2. Zone 3. Zone 1. The whisperings, nothing. Save often and save liberally. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. Okay. Please select your destination. So we are in Elson? Nestle? Zone 1. Damien. So what's that zone called? Elson. Okay, so I was right. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. Visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? You're some kind of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Juan. Oh, I don't know them. They must be a part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they approved our request. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it in bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. So they breathe smoke. It is an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. The first of the 4 elements, smoke, so that living things can breathe. Yeah, because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are, and so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Ah, yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits. But a miner in there went there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there you go. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. There we, Do you have any questions? No. Ah, great, impeccable. The tunnel is right down there, and I will wait for you here. First things first, I shall go to your house. Soon I'll be promoted. I can do surveillance for Alma. I can't wait for the day to arrive. A luck ticket has been found. Well, do you understand? That would be great. Okay. No, we actually have to go down then. Well, who do we have here? If it's not Juan and their charming jumping Jack the Batter. Are you the leader of the Spectres? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is some of those particular things which is called a spherical add-on. I've tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I am thinking, perhaps you who are not of the physical order of things could succeed in binding the spiritual entity to your own. I invite you to attempt to retrieve the spherical add-on floating up and down just behind my hairy derriere. Okay. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it is choosing you to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the Spectres isn't here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. There's nothing here. It's just the sort of place which I have a particular affection. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. Ah, you've returned, so you have killed the leader of the Spectres? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? Damn. Oh gosh. Well then, I guess I have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But, the regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose it would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Will you find the leader of the Spectres? Well, it would be great if that were possible. Well, yes, it would be great. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. But this is my break time anyways. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? I think I remember there was... I think I remember there being a treasure chest hitting on this first screen somewhere. There we go. A joker has been found. And what exactly is a joker? Revives one character. Okay, yeah, so our add-ons are like our party members. They each do a different thing. You've come to eliminate the Spectres? That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors. And since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? Regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. Wait, no, there's a chest right there. Pillar art has been found. Zone 1. Okay. Alright. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Purification in progress. Okay, so they're loading pauses while we... Okay, so this is a bit different, I believe. Okay, so competence, wide angle, save first base. Now we'll just continue to attack. Okay, so what competence do we have? Special attack with low impact. Adversaries purified. Oh. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. The block prevents you. Two pieces of Belial's meat have been found. Cures all negative side effects. Okay, so I guess we got out to the next zone. Oh, but I want to keep exploring. That's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. Okay, so there's a door here. Okay, so competence, wide angle, a severed head floating in the air. Saturated string. Competence. Run with courage. Ooh, hey, run with courage is extraordinarily effective. But how many attacks do I need to do to get it? Okay, so I don't need that much. I'm barking. I'm being productive. Okay, so we already saw that they hid one off screen, so now we have to check every corner. A Joker has been found. That's a revive one, right? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Adversaries purified. Lock ticket found. Okay, so it's already here. Okay. So I guess we really were going in. Okay, yeah. So we shall do. God damn it. Oh god. I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to go. Okay, yeah. What? Do you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Were you sent here by the Queen? Or by Dedan? No. But you still know how to fight specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Okay, that would be great. There are specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. You are here at the metal farmstead of Pentel, on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to other zones. Also, so that they can have objects in ground too, I guess. It is an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. They get metal from cows. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There. And so there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Ah yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it'd be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So please, could you do the barns first? Alright. Haha, great, thank you. Thank you so much. The barns are over on the right. They aren't big at all, you see. It'll be done super quickly. Okay. Alright. Okay, wasn't expecting that. That looked like a Toby fish. I'd rather work here than in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. But wait, isn't the smoke mines the freshest of air? Because the smoke is... Okay. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. Oh, that's deeply unsettling. Lovely. Actually, is there anything over here? No, there's not. Oh, it only happened once. These balls are heaps of worked metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. They're, metallics. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high-quality metal. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. Health points and competence restored. 5 specters remain in the barn. Okay, competence, wide angle. Better use wide angle. Baneful, okay. Saturated string, 25. $62. Silver flesh received. 4 specters remain in the barn. Fat specter is hasty. $41 damage right off the bat. 14 damage. Okay. Kind of hoping that would end it immediately and they wouldn't come out, but I guess not. 3 specters remaining. Nope, come on. Aha is hasty. Lethargic. Saturated string. Wonder if that'll... Okay, so that will eliminate it on 1. Damage. 25 and we are done. 2 specters remain in the barn. Up we go. That Spectre is hasty. Right. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna see. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna check real quick something. Okay, yes, it does save the progress, which does not respawn everything. I already screwed it up. Did I? Okay, what do I need to do? I need to go... There we go. Okay, yes. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. Competence, run with courage. That's gonna make me lethargic, and that's gonna make Alpha lethargic. They both do nothing, and he attacks. Get the Fat Spectre, that's down. I don't think that does any damage. I think that made me lethargic. There we go. Now level 3. The barn has been purified. Yes. I'm really... Can it, you little shit. No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters? What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the Queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyways, that's hardly important. The ghosts will erase that prig. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please? I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. But please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. If you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right this instant. Who was that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dedan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please? In any case, he's heading to Alma. No one can go there without the proper authorization. So please return to the smoke mines. All right. Fish? No. The door is open. Okay. Piece of silver flesh. Always go left. Stick to the left. Switch is currently on. Switch is now off. Okay. Competence, wide angle. Ghoul with dusty breath. Oof. Alpha's taking it hard. Run with courage. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that is enough to knock it down. That should do it. I should probably use some items. There we go. Oh, I completely forgot I had a healing spell. There we go. A piece of Abaddon's meat has been found. That's different than Belial's. Okay. So that looks like it's progress. So we're just gonna luck ticket has been found. Gonna smash January. Okay, so 2 of them to kill, which means we might be able to take them down with 1 attack. Adversaries purified. Alpha can now use expected bracket. Okay, Alpha, what can you do now? Special attack inflicting poison. Minimal impact. He is poisoned. Right, there we go. Aha, does nothing. There we go. Okay, this is does this middle bit go? Okay, I think I see where it goes. Okay, I think. Purification in progress. Okay, so not quite was able. Okay. So I'm starting to think that if certain conditions are met, I can go into a super mode, and it seems enemies can do that too. Interesting. Oh. Competence. And you are done. Okay, I was gonna say if there was a healing item, but there isn't, so... I'd be very annoyed if there's a... God damn it. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that is necessary in every video game. Wherever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk, I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? We got 865. Cures poison. Analyzes enemies' characteristics. Order of Justice. Better defensive equipment. Okay, so the Aura of Justice. +4 to him, +17. So D +3. +3. And this can also go. Okay, alright. I see how it is. Okay, I have never seen a game that does it like this. Oh, this... Ooh, I like this. Actually, we shall buy a few of these. Let's buy 4. There we go. Equip. Defensive 1, defensive 3. The batter, the purifier, alpha, add on the first. What? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. The lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters. What is this place? Oh? You are here at the plastic administrations of Shachihata in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out these forms. Afterwards, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans, and then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. It is an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. But you hunt the specters, really? Yes, I am purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. My office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors. I guess. Take the lift. Basement, ground floor, and the Postal Service. Oh, wait, that's not what I want to do. Do you want to go up? Ground floor, reception. Okay. Let's go. What's on the roof? Roof. Gracious heavens, you again? You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed around. Give me a quick moment. Be gone. Gracious heavens, you again? One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could just certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know what the floor of this building housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasma. That did not seem very coherent. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate, in order to slay them, would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Some help would be thankful. Open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the floor rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. Lowercase. So will the final verdict be handed down soon? The employees here are certainly in need of your muscular wrist. Take the lift. Okay, so ground floor reception. He said lowercase is better than uppercase, so I'm guessing form 8766. Okay, 49601. Okay, they do say the same numbers. 258. Hello? Huh. Okay. Let me write that down. They all seem to be agreeing with each other. Okay. They were all disagreeing with each other. But let me just make sure something. 77646. Okay. So yeah, they're all saying different ones except them. Take the lift. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what happens if we get it to the wrong one. Various offices. Okay, so do you all say something different? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna stick around because I have a distinct feeling we won't find anything of substance here. Take the lift and let's try 2584. 2584. 2584, lost service. A piece of Abaddon's meat. This container is impure. Competence, run with courage. Oh, he's done. Okay, I was hoping that would be enough. I can now use Furious Home Run. The luck ticket has been found. Take the lift. So I'm guessing that means that you are under, nope. 1, 2, 5, 8. Postal service. No one. Okay. I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Oh. No, someone's having a bad time. Burnt. Employee of Zone 1 in poor health. Yeah, whatever's happening to his head indicates very poor health. 21, and he is poisoned. Burnt attacks. Okay, I think we can take him out. Maybe it's his suit that has taken control of his brain. Strange. Alright. Something strange is written on this form. First version, he lies 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Okay, so... Alright, I think I remember this particular puzzle, so we're going to do first 6. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. I didn't say too bad. flying ghoul with bad intentions. Oh, they can burn my mana. That is... oof. And there we go. Adversaries purified. Second version. There are 8, and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. I want to see what goes down, though. An Aura of Justice has been found. Okay, so it has to be a specific... Gotcha. Special attack with low impact. Okay, that isn't quite a one and done it. Alright. Alright, that hasn't killed them yet. And right, they can steal CC. I completely forgot. Something strange is written on this form. Fourth version. There are 4, each assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. Alright. See what's on that other letter. Third version. A single big insect whose mandibles spit meat. Alrighty. So let's go up. Something strange is written. Fifth version. 5 like the fingers on a hand. Their lungs produce primordial smoke. All right. Poison. don't got enough CP, but we are good. No, Alpha got a full heal, thankfully. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Actually, huh. All right. All right, let's go up a floor. Something strange to read on this form. Last version. They are but two in the secret zone. So that's 6th and a 2. Okay, so this one does 52. Converted string. Adversaries purified. I'm going to Alma. It will be nice. The ectoplasmic lord who set his goddamn sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. Be gone. You're mistaken. I am not a phantom. I am a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I just swallowed this shit? Listen good, I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I'm going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will not stop in Alma. Anything in the corners? Nope. Descend to ground level. You can only return to this room through the... Go to the ground floor. Ground floor reception. Shachihata. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is Alma. Please select your destination. I'm not allowed to let anyone pass, unless they answer some questions. No, I think we need to do this first. Take a closer look? Yes. The month of winds. Week 2, 2007. 288 days. Okay. Oh, God, I remember. Okay, so I need to check, so... Okay, so let's make some notes. So we got the first is March. Month of winds. Week. I. 8 days. got an 18 with a 7 inside. And it is red. Fourth Saturday. Sunday. Okay. Saint Cyril. Three, 8, 6. Two, 5, 1. Okay. Next. We got June. Roses. 3. The Holy Trinity. Saint Kevin. Saint Charles. 1886. Anything else? Nope. And then we have February. Month of crocuses. Week 6, 2007. 323 days. The number 11. Or Lords. Also a Sunday. Saint Jonas. Saint Desire. And Helios. Okay. I am ready for your questions, doorman. 2 of them come from Jerusalem, and the 3rd from Lords. Holy Trinity is made of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number. Eight. How many are there in June? Well, shit. 22? Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. One or more of your answers is wrong. The month of the winds. First Sunday of Lent. The Holy Trinity. Lady of Lords. Oh, they're gonna have to. Okay, yeah, okay. We need the ofs. Jerusalem. Alexander is also of Jerusalem. Salvatore is of Orta. That one's Uganda. Vienna. And Helios of Colomba. All right. Let's try this one more time. Two of them come from Jerusalem, and the third from Orta. The Holy Trinity is made up of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number. What does Our Lady wear? Huh. Our Lady. Huh. Wow, this one. How many days are in June? Oh, we need how many 3s are in June. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. So June has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 3s. 22 of them. And he wanted to know what number jersey. Our Lady of Lords. There are 6 dots. That seems important. 2 of them come from Jerusalem and 1 from Orta. The Holy Trinity is made up of roses. 6. Any of these are how many 3s in June? Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. All your answers are correct. But there's one more question. If you turn the month, what 2-digit number can you read? So it's 18. If you turn it around, it would be 87. That's correct. Now he's gonna transform. Yep. Competence. Furious home run. Competence. There we go. Got him out. Starting to think we're a bit over-leveled for this area. Oof. Adversaries purified. My fingernails are all dirty. Okay. I'm here to see Dadan. Dadan? Yes, of course. You are here at the Meat Fountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. The Meat Fountains. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. I don't like the sound of that. That don't sound good. Why is meat liquid? Why are cows metal? Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It is an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Am I gonna get meat magic? Am I gonna get meat elemental magic? Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat and they would devour each other. Master Dadan has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. And generally, Master Dadan only appears when it is necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? Awesome. Okay. Furious home run. Oh, that's a new beastie. He is poisoned. The batter. There we go. Converted string. Maybe things will be better now. Alright, Zachary, what you got for me? Bonjour, Juan. In good form. Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Luck ticket, Moloch Zeet, Harold's bat. Persistence symbol. Nicholas Tuna. Color of Wrath. Offensive equipment. Yeah, we'll take it. It would improve all of our things. Okay. Health points and competence points completely restored. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to take a quick little bathroom break. So, I shall be back shortly. I have returned. We are back. Now then. Let me work. Furious home base. Competence. He's done. There we go. Yet I've never been ill. Call a Pedalo. Okay, and that's going to be a definite puzzle solution, so... Come on. There we go. 1 and 4. 2, and that looks like a 9. All right. 3 and an 8. And we got a 4 and a 2. All right. You're gonna attack me if I pass in front of you? No, you're not. We're not productive enough anymore. Okay, converted string. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that was gonna be enough to kill. That is, though. Adversaries purified. If I don't work, who will? So we're gonna go down. Okay. So 6 is 5. 5 is 6. Oh, okay. Wide angle. Aquatic ghoul with a radiant smile. Batter is frail. Home run. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna do on the last one, because you're gonna die last. He did not get poisoned, I don't think. Oh dear. Let me see if it's gonna be enough. No, it's not. Oh dear. Okay, come on. Okay, good. Luck ticket. Silver. Cures all negative effects. Revives one character. Okay, so we're going to give it to the batter. There we go. I think we can out DPS him. I'm like 90% sure. It wasn't pretty, but it works. I'll continue going down. And hello. Silver flesh has been found. Okay, so not the prettiest win, but as long as we get to a save point, it doesn't matter how pretty it is. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Damage. Use Spell Smile. Wanna try and poison you. Did not work. Try one more time. Competence. And he's poisoned, finally. There we go. And Alpha has been hit by Frail now. Ah, poisoned from the start. And you can't have enough for any competences, so... Alright, there we go. Batter is now level 5. Save second base. Okay. Moderate amount of CC. Well, that's good enough for now. I don't want to be burnt. Competence. Restores a lot of HP to an ally. Gotcha, gotcha. Actually, have I ever checked you? Four-legged ghoul with heavy breath. I'm gonna hit you. 47. Oof. Okay, he's done. Got him. Nah, I was hoping that would be enough. Well, damn. No, that's just from down there. Okay. Okay, so... save second base. Burnt. gonna get poisoned. No, he's not. Dang it. There we go. And he's done. I can just be DPSU. And he's now level 5. What's happening to me? Okay. Yep. So the first one shall be 4, 9, 8, 2, 6. Okay. I'm gonna guess that one was a 9 and I just misread it. Because we can see that that means it wants to be inputted a second time. Wait, what? Really? Okay. Huh. 4, 9, 8, 2, 6. Oh no, wait, that's not a 6. What am I doing? That. 4, 9, 8, 2, 6. Huh. Okay, so it's actually 7 digits? Or have I missed something important? Four, 9, 8, 2, 6. That's not the 6. That's not the 6. 9, 8, 2, 6. 9. Okay. I missed something. Did I seriously miss something? No, that's a 6. I guess you were just supposed to guess from context clues? Huh. Alright, let's go. Purification in progress. Okay, I guess we go to where the music is loudest. Okay, so 52, but 60 does. Run with courage, let's see. Okay. A joker has been found. I'm pretty sure I just brute forced my way through that one. Unnecessary growing noise. Alright, okay. we go, up we go. Rivers of flowing meat. Are you certain that you want to pass through this gate? Let me get a quick little snacky snack first. You. By the Queen's 1,000 faces. Are you crazy or just completely stupid? What part of I am going to kill you didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane. I'm the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables the blind faith that keeps you from seeing the obvious? I'm the one who will purify this world. And you are the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'll carve that unsufferable grin clean out of your face. Okay, so wide angle. Royal Guardian of Zone 1. Okay, so we're going to do the expected bracket. Yes! Run with courage. 39. Minute hand. That does 34. Furious Home Run does 39. How much do you do? He recovered from the poison. Okay, he's poisoned again. Oof. Eliminate that. Objects. Batter woke up. Okay, Alpha, we're gonna use the expected bracket. Poison? No poison. Object. Competence, expected bracket. Alright, he's poisoned. Can we take it out with one attack? Yes, we can. Didon is hasty. You will eat another bit of silver flesh. You recovered from the poison. And he is poisoned. Recovered from the poison. Save second base. He is poisoned. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay, that thing is going to keep stealing my CP. Why am I calling it CP? It's called just C. So he did that. Okay. Okay, come on. Sent me to sleep again. He's been poisoned. And poison comes in with the clutch. Adversary is purified. Batter leveled up. Batter can now use Run with Grace. Is this a joke? I lost? Lost? You are defeating Dadan, Guardian of the First Zone. This land is now pure. That didn't start well. Who is this child? Pillar art has been found. Dadan. Thank you for playing the prologue. You'll be able to continue your save in the Furl version. Oh, okay. Continue. Okay, no, we don't get... Okay, we don't get to see the thing that you saw in the last part. So, that was off prologue. Ended a bit sooner than I expected, but then again, this is a prologue to the game that will release who knows when. Kind of hoping it's going to be a stealth launch game for the Nintendo Switch 2, but probably not. If for no other reason than Deltarune's Chapters 3 and 4 are going to be launch games for the Switch, and it seems like a dumb idea to put yourself against that. Even if... I think Toby stated in a few interviews that he was more inspired by Off than he was Earthbound. But then again, it's been a while since I went deep into, like, research and stuff, so I might be remembering wrong. But anyways, let me... I'm going to go put this on BRB, and I will check, and let's see what we're gonna do. Let me think. What else can we do? Let me think, because we are... What's a quick little thing, because I may not be able to stream on the release date of Deltarune, but I will be streaming afterwards, and that's going to be a fun few weeks, now that I think about it. Sort of trying to stay spoiler-free. That sounds like an honest-to-God nightmare, if you're asking me. So, what game shall we play? know what? Let's just do some hollow cure. That sounds good. Let me change a few things in the background. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to start a completely new stream for hollow cure. How does that sound? Does that sound good?